Lane dominant, it's more long-range engage. BLG, for me, smash this draft.
Look, at the very least, the Brawn will make the Ornn's life a lot more challenging, and you can help keep Jackie Love alive. I think he's not going to find a lot there, and Chovy just happily wanders to both sides of the river and gets both Scuttle Crabs, and now can wander back towards his spawn. Hang on, mid lane. Knight forced to flash away, but he still falls as Cream follows.
Flash here on the rise. Perhaps he can turn around what we assume to be a very good BLG draft.
Top Esports actually up over 1,000 gold right now, largely through mid and jungle. Engage onto Jackie Love here is still only level 5, needs to be aware of the potential brittle proc angles, but in goes Hung, forced to flash out a bin, who realizes suddenly he was in a bit deep.
But what it does mean is that Jackie Love is very low HP. Chovy is level. He was a little afraid being in that 1v3 situation. We'll be able to get access to farm now. Ooh, they catch Jackie Love out. He's only just got his flash back.
Just about okay for now. Bin can look for them to charge to the wall. I think Jackie gonna flash now. Out comes the door, trying to get in range. Piercing arrow, but Knight over the wall. Could look to get involved. Doesn't quite get in range. Bin, though, brings his own hammer down and forges Jackie Love. A nice. Those turret shoves can be valuable. BLG got a lot of value last time. Bin now potentially in danger under this turret. Shadow looking to potentially lane gank and give him some support, but I don't know how much that makes a difference. When in comes the Realm Warp, everyone's here from Top Esports, and BLG are invited to the party. Hell, they're the guests of honor. Shadow goes down to 2 for none right now. Elk's got in! Flashing! Gets nothing! It's too far. Magical Journey out on. Now in danger himself. Gets the Cosmic Binding for the stun. Flash from Chovy. Looking to secure the kill. The Shurikens land, but on out to safety. Top Esports outplay, and BLG a little slow.
Also, but the damage is done. He didn't realize that Hung's shield was up. First turret likely going over to Top Esports with the 3 grubs. There's a teleport there to confirm. Bin, what are you doing?
I don't know about this one. A good petrifying gaze, but unfortunately for Knight, he eats his own CC. And Brawn gets that kill. The blows concussive and leave Knight with a headache.
Well, that's what Bin's trying to do. He's making the wins there this time. Really scary for BLG. Looking at Top Esports inventories, Realm Warp used to close the gap a little. There is a Corki and a Zed coming in, though. Elk might be able to save him.
Smite, Redemption coming on down. Will not heal him up enough as Chovy just introduces him to a shuriken or two.
Elk, does he have the Valkyrie? Might have to use it to get over the wall. There you go. Shadow, difficult early game. We're saying, look, this Trundle can get out-dueled by the Zed early. Well, he's definitely getting that now. Shadow, of course, not starting the series. Was Beichuan. Came in. Did he bring Beichuan back in?
Oh, you wonder, don't you? But now 369 looking at this turret. Bin left alone. On is coming. Does have the Tempered Fate. Can potentially make everyone go very golden. But right now, playing for the turret. On the other side, though, they know where the barn is. And Chovy looking for the 1v1. Gets a chunk on tonight with the death mark. Won't find too much more. Turret bot side, though, secured by Top Esports, playing both sides of the map at once.
I really think Top Esports doing a great job of not over-pushing their advantage, but using it well enough. Right now, they're not going for the full dive in. Must get
to play for one or the other. Soul point available to them. On was looking at Hung, who's caught on the wrong side of the bottle rocket. Shadow trying to induce some diabetes there with all the sugar from that giant bottle of pop, but then goes to Herald. They're starting it up. Top Esports going to try and collapse. 369 looking at a tier 2 bot side. Slaying with Sucrose. Yeah, the Herald go down. It's an objective bounty. That's how far behind they are. Very rare to see them really in a game like this. 369 continuing to just wail away on turrets. Top Esports denying easy access to this mid lane turret. Elk needs the Valkyrie over the wall to try and get access to this farm. 369 could actually go for a dive here. Valkyrie is down, of course. Realm Warp incoming. Tempered Fate buys time for Shadow and for Hung. Resetting some of that turret aggro. Down very low. The Call of the Force God is summoned. Looking to knock them all up. They do bring down 369 a knock up as well. On to Creamy. Flashes into the Raptor Pit, but now On will Magical Journey over and bring everyone from BLG with them. Top Esports overplay on the mid-tier 1. Just as we said, Top Esports were playing a more controlled game. God damn it, they go too far into the mid lane there. Yes. Great play from On. Okay, uses that bar to buy time to get BLG back into position. Don't need this dragon, but may look to contest anyway. Chovy looking to see whether there's an angle to shadow in. Here comes the rest of Top Esports. That's going to be the kill here. Chovy looking for the steal, doesn't get it. Doesn't get it. Nice idea to look for it. The room pressing comes down. Chovy, death marking, trying on tonight, flashes away. They get a couple. BLG, but getting the comeback. Jackie Love, lethal tempo pro, but out flashes out. Bin on the other side, flashing away. Knight potentially low, dangerously low. Blast cone knocks 369 back towards the river. BLG get that off the dragon. You were saying, well, they don't need the dragon, but it was a damn nice price to get. Delays potential soul from Top Esports by another This time, they catch Top Esports just overplaying it. They didn't need to contest that. Back in the picture though. Violence occurring. Cream's got to go down.
Cream's gonna go down. On gets the kill this time. Hell yeah, give it to him. He's had a great game so far on the Bard. 2-0-3. God damn, that's a lot of gold for a little old support Bard. Top Esports will do have the 3 grubs though, and they're likely gonna get this bot turret and the gold with it.
Tier 2 falls. Top Esports picked that one
Mid
up.
lane, BLG of course earned. That was their first objective of the game. I'll get down a mid turret, and Sam, the gold is basically back to even. They get it.
Yeah.
How have BLG managed this? BLG, very, very good turnaround from what was looking like an unplayable early game with the gold. The brawl can stop some things. You can't stop that Bard ultimate. That's a great chunk onto Elk. Great chunk. That might just win them the aftercard.
Significant. Yeah, it may well do. It's already down to 6,000 HP. Where is Shadow on the top side being zoned off by 369. Cream in a 1v2 is winning it right now. Hit by the Tempered Fate. Atakan secure, but Cream may now be the prize. But Elk and a Valkyrie over Cream. He's got a Seraph shield. He's 1 versus 3 and takes one with him.
On the other side, Ornn dies on the top lane. Bin didn't get the turret with it. Top Esports back in firm control.
BLG will at least try and get this mid lane tier 2. That TP from 369 could... It doesn't suck, it's just a little bit awkward.
Yeah, Shadow uses the ult there too. Navi might have to go for a steal. Has the flash to potentially do some stuff. Miasma stops 1 dash. He has to go into the pit now though. What's he going for? He's going for the steal. He takes it.
Nicely done by Kanavi. Gets that one. That puts him at soul point. Knight left low. What about the rest of Top Esports? Slightly split off. Awkward flash over the wall from Bin. Realm over to the backside. Death Mark into the backside. Knight is likely to die. Just about survives. Kanavi quite get it. Ball bring Bin with him. They do lose Jackulov. Elk picked that one up and slowed down by the Essence Plug. Where is the Rune Prison? Flash from Cream out of the Tempered Fate. Looking for some more value. Flash from Shadow. Looking to get a jump on down. 369 on top of the Valkyrie. Cream overloads the Trundle. Flash from On. Gets the Cosmic Body. But Cream's got another Seraph shield. Again, it's the bane of the bot lane's life. Blast going out to safety. Elk, I don't think has a Flash or a Valkyrie to work with. Just backstep the Winter Spite and will survive. But it will end up being a 2-for-1 in favor of TES. And they got the dragon.
Vibes. What are they feeling like now?
Bent takes that turret.
BLG will stop the soul. BLG will give over the temporary buff for a permanent one for themselves.
Decision made. Top Esports, though, with the Baron, are getting a lot more value for BLG. It's just denying one of 2 really awful options. They choose the lesser of the 2 evils.
Really good in late game, but now it comes down to execution. Shadow potentially has a pillar here.
Doesn't quite get onto Jackie, who gets to turn around a little bit there. The Tempered Fate catches Jackie. Redemption coming on through. Jackie just about alive with the Glacial Fisher. Catches 2. Indigo with the Living Shadow. And the Death Mark in the backside. Petrifying Gaze. He's dead, but they'll take 2 with him with the Death Mark. Grabbed Knight from beyond the grave. The call of the Ford call comes on through, but the door comes on up. And unfortunately for them, the strongest heart is the strongest muscle. And Top Esports absolutely blast what remains of BLG. Elk alone must try and hold on to his base, but with Baron-empowered minions, the Legions march in to BLG's base.
Top Esports, I think they've just got on to match point. BLG look for a snap engage and instead find Doom.
Boy. The Rune Prison comes out again, and Cream ensures the magic is looking like it's sparking in Top Esports.